So whatever business that you have today will die with you unless you do something drastically different. Does it make sense? Yes, ma'am.
There is one in our culture, but we shouldn't need to say
Yes.
So he never train the next generation.
We never mentor people, we never coach people, we never leave a legacy. You are the HR person, you are the accountant, you like Jomoso, you know. Jomoso's got 3 doors in his office. He's the coach, he's the owner, and he's the HR manager. So I was the well owner, what's your problem? But the well coach, okay, someone next door, he rushes and he sees on another. So unfortunately, that's what happens in business. So where you are today with your business, if you say how long have you been in business, sir?
6 years.
6 years, and you say you're almost turning over
40 to 45%.
your annual turnover is about 800,000.
Yeah.
And you've been doing that for how long? That turnover?
The last 3 years.
The last 3 years. Why have you not made 2 million?
No, because we haven't been getting.
No, that's an excuse. It's not a fact.
I'm telling you why we haven't.
No, I don't want to even continue with it because it's not a fact, it's an excuse. It doesn't make sense. I'm not, my brother, I'm just telling you God's truth. That what you're telling me, it's not a fact, it's an excuse. Because I know a company that does exactly what you do, that makes 10 million.
No, I'm admitting to that.
Oh, good.
It's because we haven't been getting more clients. We've been servicing the same.
You don't get clients. You go and search and find clients. How do you get them?
I'm admitting. I know that's the problem.
And here's the thing, my man.
Yeah.
You're going to keep making the same amount of money or lower until you make a choice, a very powerful strategic choice that you need to go to the next level. But that's a choice, and that choice has to come from up here and supported by down here. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody else, how much you make in your business? You should be making lots of money. All right. So guys, ultimately business is about, why you do the business, how you want to do the business, what impact you want to do, but ultimately it's about the numbers. And that's the thing that most people don't get. It's about numbers. If you don't know your facts and figures, you're not in business. It's a simple story like that. Does it make sense? So I'm going to share with you a very, very powerful concept called the Z factor. And when you leave here, I want you to go back to your business and look at it in this fashion. Now, any business in the world, no matter how simple and how sophisticated, no matter how big or small, follows the principle of the Z factor. Okay? And I'm going to share with you what the Z factor is. Now, every business is started by a person or people, or it needs people. Am I right?
Yes.
Every business has to have processes to operate. Yes? Every business needs clients. Okay? And every business must make money. So that's the Z factor. You need people to drive the right kind of process, to bring in the right kind of clients, to make you the right kind of money. If you have the wrong people and right processes, it doesn't work. You've got the right people and wrong processes, it doesn't work. You've got the right people, the right processes, the wrong clients, it does not work. You've got the right people, the right processes, the right clients, but you're not able to become profitable, it doesn't work. Does it make sense? And then comes the last one, which is what for me is the most important one. Impact. Your business must be able to impact society positively. Otherwise, go and sell drugs, Yeah, so. Yeah?
It's more profitable.
Yeah, and very destructive, Now, the foundation of every business has to start with this thing we call congruency. So it means you must take 100% of your business and split it in 25% for all of this. Okay? And eventually, the percentages will change as your business matures. Does it make sense? So the first thing, you must get the right people for your business. And how do you get the right people for your business? Profile. You've got to profile your business, your people. First, you've got to profile yourself. You've got to understand what is your wealth dynamic profile. How are you going to create wealth? And once you've got that in hand, you're going to say, then who do I need in my team to make sure that I become successful? Does it make sense? And then you talk about the profile of the person before the job that they do. People start with the job first. No, you start with the person that you need and then the job. Does it make sense? So you profile your people and say, these are the kind of people that I want, blah, 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 blah. The secondly, you look at your process. Now, process I'm going to say in and out. So you're going to ask yourself with your processes, what is it that I need to do internally? What is it that I can outsource? Now you do website, my man. Do you know a website called Fiverr.com? Yeah.
I've heard about it.
You have heard about it, and you're in the web space, and you've never checked it out.
I know you can create your own website and stuff like that.
No, Fiverr, it's a global freelance platform. You get anybody, designers, script writers, videographers, social media strategists, you get them there. So by just knowing about Fiverr, you could have doubled your turnover. You see, guys, one of the most dangerous things about us entrepreneurs is we become too married to our ideas. You understand? You've got a name here, company, Matuba Ditsila, what? Somebody says, let's become partners. No, but this is my name. You know what? I don't care about the name, I care about the zeros in the bank. If getting rid of my name gives me more zeros, by all means.
It's a belief or a culture.
It's negative programming. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, and it limits people. Yes, ma'am.
It comes from that mentality as a township to say, if you buy from Spaza next door, they're gonna get a car type of thing, and
Yeah.
they're gonna move up. And
Yeah.
then, but you can buy from the Somalians, and they move up. But for some reason, that doesn't hurt.
Is this thing that we Africans don't want to accept? That there's something wrong. There's fundamentally something wrong with how we think about business and generally about life. But it goes back to colonialism and slavery and all this, how our minds were polluted, and we need to deprogram ourselves. You know, Bob Marley has a song called the Redemption Song. Have you guys heard this song, the Redemption Song by Bob Marley? Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. We have to go through that cleansing of our minds, and otherwise we're not going to build significant businesses. You know, you are a chef, madam. If you go online now and look at the top 25 global chefs, there's not even one black person there. You know, why? Why? We have to change that kind of our minds. Now, my good sir, I'm going to use you quite as my example and my brother there. Now, your business can quadruple, not even double. You have to stop being in love with your own computers. You understand what I'm trying to say? You can outsource. So, at the moment, how long does it take you to build a website?
It's about a week.
My friend, Fiverr, you get it tomorrow. You get it literally tomorrow. Because all of these things are templates. Yes, tomorrow. Actually, there's a website called Wix. A website called Wix. You build it in 3 hours, you have a new website. Then you can hire a clever person to do your search engine optimization and all these things.
Can I count? I don't know.
Yeah. We're having a conversation, yes.
All right. Now the thing is, when you deal with certain clients, they want to be part of the process. So if you have someone designing from Fiverr, as you say, is in Spain or England, some of the imports are not at your client's convenience because they want to sit with you in some of these things.
No, you see, that's a no. You see,
But they're willing to pay the premium. That's why
no, my man, you're doing business old school. You must charge them more to sit with you, then they won't sit with you. You know, there's these garages where they say, we'll fix your car, just leave the car and go away. But if you want to sit at the reception, it's 15% more. If you want to go into the workshop, it's 30% more. So that's what I'm saying. Don't be married to this old, that's an old way of doing business, Chief. That's the time when websites were using the word online. Remember? That's those times. Now we are living in a complete different world. Skype. You know, I don't go to meetings that I don't have to go to. As I send me an email, ask me questions, I'll give you answers. Or let's go on Skype, or let's go on Zoom. We can talk anywhere. I can park on the side of the road anywhere. I don't need to slap inside traffic to go and meet somebody. No, why should I do that?
So, Mr. Billy, you spoke about the why part.
Mm.
You started when you talk. So my why is I started a business to focus on startups that wouldn't necessarily get the kind of service that we're offering because they can't afford it. So those kind of people wouldn't be in a position to go into those Skypes with me or be able to.
But let me tell you, those people, they drink alcohol over the weekend, they've got expensive hairstyles, they wear expensive shoes. Guys, let me tell you, it's a paradigm shifting thing. The word it's your responsibility to educate the people that you work with to begin to see the world the way that it moves. You know, this thing called startup is now a fashionable thing. Everybody's a startup and they never grow from doing startups because it's the thinking, hey, I run a startup. How long have you been running this startup? For the past 17 years I've been running a startup. It's the same thing with small business. What is a small business? You want to make money, you want to really become profitable, you've got to educate your consumers on how the world works. You understand what I'm saying, guys? There are a few businesses that every day we are being hacked. You understand what I'm trying to say? So if you don't hack yourself, somebody's going to come and hack you. We're no longer talking about disruption, we're talking about hacking. They hack you, literally come and take your business model and turn it upside down. And if you're not ready, you're out of business. I was speaking to a group of lawyers, a law firm, very big law firm in South Africa. They took me to their conference for 2 days up in Limpopo. Now these are lawyers, I was very surprised. Now these are lawyers, my expectation is these people are very educated people. Then I asked them about this new artificial intelligence called Webster. I said, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you have heard of Webster? People say, what? Now Webster is an artificial intelligence which was created in the USA. That artificial intelligence, all the cases that ever been argued in the USA are in that thing. It's created by IBM. So literally nowadays, which means you can take your phone to court, you don't need a lawyer. And these people are lawyers, they didn't even know about it. It's because they don't read, they don't get out of their environment and understand how the world is moving. So you want to make money, you really have a good business, you want to take these guys to the next level, you've got to educate them. And even, by the way, websites are dying. Websites will be dying. In the next 18 months, nobody cares about a website anymore. Facebook is taking over websites. LinkedIn is taking over websites. People want an answer now. People want a reference now. People want to know you can deliver tomorrow. People don't want to say, we have load shedding, I can't deliver. People don't care about load shedding. So you've got to educate your consumers. You understand what I'm trying to say? So the world is changing. Now, why did I start this kind of a thing? Because my world is changing. In the USA, a lot of companies, a company that's got 10,000 people upwards, they say to a speaker, come and speak, we're not paying you because you're going to have access to 10,000 of our people. And these 10,000 people, they've got a cousin who works there, they've got an aunt, maybe their mother's a CEO, you will get business from our people. So they don't pay speakers anymore. So we have to become innovative because we're being hacked. So now I create a lot of video material such that I can create for the next 4 months video material, and the next 3 months I can do whatever I want to do because videos are there, people will be online, they'll buy my videos, I don't have to show up anyway. And I'm going to have to begin to live my life the way that you understand? If you don't think that way, you are out of business literally, and people don't get it. Banks are dying. These standard banks and these Absas and whatever, they think they're still in business. They are not. These buildings, they're going to sell them very soon. I'm telling you. Construction, I saw this machine that builds now. People are building houses using 3D machines. They are printing houses. 3D machines. Yes. Somebody prints a house. And
you can print a cell phone also.
Yes, you can print almost everything except a wife. Soon will be printing wives. And this wife asks no questions. Yes. So my man, you've got to look at your processes and say, can you become, let me tell you, the guys that are on Fiverr, actually it's not only Fiverr, there's a lot, there's Fiverr, the first one was elance.com. Then there's Fiverr, there's a lot of these guys. These guys are sharp because let me tell you guys, a website is a website and is a website. Homepage about us, customers, testimonials, our products, contact, e-commerce. That's what a website is. It's color scheming. All of these templates have been designed. It's just cut and paste. We're in the world of cut and paste. You decide where to go Joomla, where to go HTML, where to go WordPress. WordPress is the fastest and the friendliest at the moment because it can put in plugins, easy plugins. And people love website. And by the way, Google loves WordPress. Google loves, Facebook loves WordPress. LinkedIn loves WordPress. So WordPress is really the premium platform to design from now.